Good evening and thanks for joining us here on News 12, The Bronx, where local matters. I'm Phil Tate. Well, tonight, a difficult one for the FDNY. Well, earlier this week, one of their members was critically injured while training in Brooklyn. And after spending most of the week in the hospital, he passed away. Well, tonight, his body was transported from the hospital to NYU Langone. And News 12's Faith Graham joins us now from Rescue Company 2. And Faith, I'm sure it was a very challenging night.
Yes, Phil. Well, it was an emotional night for the FDNY as they said goodbye to one of their own. William Moon fell and hit his head while preparing for a drill on Monday right here at Rescue Company 2. Tonight, his loved ones and fellow members of the FDNY gathered for a dignified transfer. They stood in silence tonight outside Kings County Hospital as Moon's body was taken to NYU Langone in Manhattan. The FDNY veteran continuing to save lives even after losing his own, as his organs will now be donated. The 47-year-old firefighter had been with the FDNY for 21 years. He spent 20 of those years working for Ladder Company 133 in Queens. He also served as the chief of the Islip Volunteer Fire Department out on Long Island in 2017. Earlier this year, he joined Rescue Company 2 in Brooklyn. There, he trained to save even more lives, joining an elite squad that specializes in challenging rescues. After falling 20 feet and hitting his head on Monday, he was rushed to Kings County Hospital where he was on life support until he passed. Both the city and his family undoubtedly impacted by the loss.
He represents a devotion and bravery that makes up the fabric of the FDNY and of the first responders.
Billy is a dedicated firefighter who we will always remember as, a important part of the mission of the New York City Fire Department. His legacy will live on forever.
The FDNY will be holding a ceremony tomorrow morning here at Rescue Company 2 as they continue to honor his life and all of his great contributions to this city. In Brownsville, Faith Graham, News 12.